Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. I am here to do an all signs reading. We're going to go from Aries all the way through to Pisces, so get comfortable, get cozy. And this is the message that you need now, whenever this reading finds you. If it resonates with you, remember to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node signs, because there might be messages for you in each of those signs. We're gonna hop into it. Before I do, I just want to say, if you'd like to join us over on Patreon, where I do other readings and writing, and we have a really fun community, please click the link in the description box below. Also, I have a special going on for readings right now for the spring. Make sure that if you are interested, curious, called to book a reading, you do it now. I will be on a break later in May, and when I come back, the prices will be different than they were before, so please, if you'd like to book a reading, I highly encourage you to do so now. Links are in the description box. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these looking ahead cards. The link for this deck is going to be in the description box below. I really love this deck. One of my patrons blessed me with it, and it is it's just been so beautiful. I love the way it talks to me. So we're going to use this deck, and then we're going to use the Star Tarot, and then we're going to use Queen Lonnie's affirmation deck to get an affirmation for each sign at the end of their reading. I'm going to do timestamps. The timestamps can be found in the pinned comment below. And let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to start with Aries. Aries, you are at 155. Okay, Aries. Looking ahead for Aries. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, Aries. Ooh. You got two that came out. We'll take them both. Aries, you have oneness and foundation. So Aries, you might be coming together with someone, or maybe like joining forces in a new business venture or something like that. I feel like there's a coming together. I feel like it's just at the very beginning of the thing, and you wanting to make sure perhaps that you're building it strong, that you're making sure that you are setting appropriate expectations, setting appropriate boundaries, and also like making sure that you are aligning on the important things. Let me just see what these cards say really quickly. It says oneness is the connection between your highest crown chakra and all that is. It is the removal of any sense of separation from your human existence, the natural world, and your higher source. Religion or non-religious context is unimportant. Oneness is simply the peace that comes from discovering the interconnectedness of everything. It is a realization that existence is a gift to be cherished. Remember, you are the perfect image of your divine, and you are connected. So you might be establishing like a higher spiritual connection at this time. And then for this one, foundation, it says a stable foundation of underlying principles is vital for your well-being and fulfillment. Grounded in your root chakra, embody the fundamental truths upon which your life is built. So you might be like making sure that like you're on the same spiritual ground as something that you're investing your time and your energy in. There just needs to be an alignment. I feel like, I think like you're doing like the checks and balances. Let's go for Aries, please. This could also be like making sure that you have all of the knowledge and skills that you need in order to, make sure that you're fulfilling your end of the bargain as well. Let's see. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node, please. Ooh. Yeah, look. It's like taking stock, taking account, checking what you checking on what you have, like, checking in what you're bringing to the table, making sure that what's being offered to you is worthy of you. You know what I'm saying? Aries, you're glowing. You're looking really good. You have everything that you need. So there's like, I feel like there's not a need to worry. You have everything you need, or you know where to get it. And you're very protected at this time. You're very protected at this time. There's there's an air of ease here too as you come into this connection. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. There's an air of ease, but I almost feel like it might be too easy, like a little bit too simple. So like, be careful. Be careful not to like trip over the air. You know what I mean? Trip over like, I don't know. Trip over nothing. Trip over. I don't know. Yeah, trip over the air. Make something out of nothing. Make something out of nothing. Find resistance where there is none. Like find something. Like try. Don't go digging for problems, Aries. Yeah, don't go digging for problems, Aries. This is good. This is something that's really positive that's happening for you. There's no this connection brings ease into your life. Whatever connection you're making, as long as you're focused on creating that stable foundation, this connection is going to bring ease into your life. And as long as you sort of remember your value and what you're capable of. Ooh, come on, Aries. I love this. You have the Ace of Cups here. It's a lot of nourishment. There's a lot of nurturing. There's a lot of love here. A lot of love for yourself. As long as you remember, the love that you have for yourself is what is going to be reciprocated in true and genuine connection. And that's what is going to be reflected in true and genuine connection. You're going to be just fine here. You're going to be just fine here. Stay in integrity. You could be dealing with a Leo energy, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Aquarius. Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Ooh. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, coming into some sort of connection. It's coming into some sort of connection. But it feels like there's like a freedom in it. You know what I'm saying? There's freedom that's afforded by you coming into this, whatever this connection is, be it business, be it like some sort of like partnership, friendship, or something like that. There's a freedom in it. It's almost like a liberate. Yeah, come on. It's a liberation. It's a liberation from some sort of like if you've been feeling like you have been like trapped to your own vices or your own bad habits, or something that's been toxic in your life, or like a toxic pattern or something that you've been repeating or something like that. Some voice that's been whispering in your ear, telling you that you only grow so far. There's like an end. There's an end to that. There's an end to that. There could have been some sort of toxic situation with a Scorpio, but it's like going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, because there's some connection that comes in. There's some connection that comes in that feels like it like triggers a transformation. It triggers a transformation that allows this release from this toxicity, from this like masked path. I'm getting a path where you feel like you had to wear a mask, perhaps. And now there's like a freedom that is coming in. There's a freedom that's coming in here. Spiritual evolution, a spiritual evolution, spiritual foundation for a connection. You're spiritually aligned here in this a collaboration, whatever it is, whatever you're growing. I feel like this is going to be really fruitful for you. I feel like it's going to be really fruitful for you. It takes you from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress energy, Empress, Emperor, but abundant energy. Able to grow, and you look great. Aries. I just got to tell you, you're looking really good. Okay. All right. That's what I have for Aries. This is gonna go for a long time, y'all. But hey, let's do it. Why not? Okay. So the Aries. Next we got Taurus. Taurus, I'm gonna put you at 10. Taurus. So let's go ahead and get a looking ahead card for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Taurus. Ooh, okay. Don't lose your cool, Taurus. Don't lose your cool, Taurus. Oh, this is beautiful. Huh. Okay. Playtime is at the bottom. So you might be, I feel like you are entering a period of real ease, really beautiful. This is beautiful energy that's coming out so far. I hope it goes through the whole thing. But love and grace are the two cards that have come out for you, Taurus. So you might be feeling like, you might be feeling the hand of God on your life in some way. You're just like feeling like sort of like the, almost like you're seeing the world through a different lens here. You're seeing the world through a different lens. There's new clarity that's being offered, either by like the love and the grace of the Most High, or some expression of love and grace in your life. So it says, don't be confused. Grace is not the absence of self-love. Instead, it's about having complete confidence in your own worth and recognizing the value in others, which exudes an aura of graceful action. Grace originates from the heart, embodying gentle yet unwavering strength, acknowledging that kindness offers a potent healing energy. Allow your calmness of heart to spread soothing kindness, and remember, embracing the knowledge that kindness knows no limitation is to walk in grace. And then love says, the heart holds the balance between your upper and lower body. Sitting with a heart chakra energy offers a divine love for you to receive and give freely. Nurture yourself in this love. Remove all barriers that prevent you from experiencing love fully. Love is a unifying force of nature that fosters harmony and joy between all things. Love is neither something external nor a human emotion, but rather an energy in you and around you that connects you with everything in the universe. Remember, loving yourself is step one. Yes, you're filled with it. Like you are like, I feel like you feel very warm and very held right now. Very held. Okay, Taurus. I love that for you. Taurus. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Taurus. Ooh, there we go. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you come in. Your friends are lit. Like you're feeling the love amongst your friends. You're feeling like you might be going to a lot of like gatherings or events coming up or something like that, where you're just going to. I heard you're going to be a showstopper when you walk in the room, Taurus. Okay, showstopper. You have the King of Cups here. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Strong Scorpio here. Ooh, strong Scorpio here. That's making you very happy. You have the 10 of Cups falling out. Water signs. That could be their Sun, Moon, Rising. That's making you very happy, coming together. There's so much love. I love all this love for you. You're like, this could be family as well. Oh, but here we go. Here we go with the bullshit. I don't know, maybe not. You might be separating from work to expand your family, or because your family is changing in some way. This could be moving or something like that, or like yeah, maybe your family's expanding and you have to like your circumstances are changing. So you might be leaving your job, leaving a job, ending a contract for some of you, or beginning a new contract, leaving one job, leaving some work here and starting a new contract. No longer putting the work into something. It might have been difficult. It might have been a difficult thing to leave, or it is a difficult thing to leave here. Of course, but that's your energy at the end of the day, and you're gonna do sort of like as you're guided. Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. There you go. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, no regrets. No regrets about like new collaborations or something like that. There's something about no regrets. And you have the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. All these people, there's a lot of people out here, Taurus. There's actually too many people out here, I want to say. There's a lot going on here. There's too many people out here. There could be like, if you're leaving like some sort of work that you've been doing, there could be, people could be very disappointed about seeing you go. Or if this is some sort of like situation that you put work into and you're going to be entering into a new situation. It doesn't feel right. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. You might be nervous about it. Are you worried? Are you nervous? You're nervous about me? Well, I'm getting no regrets. So why are you stressed out? What is the stress? What's the stress? Why are you stressed out about this change here? It was all happy and love and grace. What's the stress? They're playing John B. John B. Don't listen to what people say. Don't listen to what people say. I mean, worry about what people say. Worry about what people saying about what you're gonna do. But you're your own person, Taurus. You're your own person. You make your own moves. You follow your own heart. You do what's best for you. And it's like, the whole time you know what you're doing is what I'm getting here as well. Like, you know who you are. You know what you need to you know what you need to thrive. You know what you need to thrive, and you know that you have what you need to thrive. So, like, you're going to have some fun. You're going to have some fun and do it your way. And if it means you got to leave some sort of responsibility or tedium behind, you're going to do that, because look at you. Look at you and look at you at the bottom of the deck. Because you know there's a lot of growth out there. Taking a risk. You're taking a risk. I think you're coming out of this indecisiveness here and taking the risk. The risk pays off. Okay, take a risk. You love that. Yeah, you're getting out of the hangman. You're getting out of this hangman energy. And you're going to be assertive here. Thoughtful. I mean, it's not like you're not thinking this through. This is what I'm going to say. You're giving this a lot of thought. You're thinking it through. And I feel like if you're moving in integrity, like, who cares, whatever you've thought about it, you've considered all the angles, you've gone through over the various perspectives. And this is the change that this is the change that you want to make. This is what makes you happy. This is what makes you happy. Yeah. This is what you want to build here. This is where you feel successful. This is where you feel the love and the grace. Okay, Taurus. So that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. That was for Taurus. Next. Let's see. Oh, I think I've been forgetting to get the affirmation cards at the end. That's okay. Maybe I'll do it at the end. All right. Let's see. That was for Taurus. Gemini. 2028. Gemini. All right, let's get your looking forward cards from Gemini. Whoa. Okay, Gemini. I just dropped all these cards. Hold on. Simmer down, Geminis. Simmer down, Gemini. I might edit that. I might not. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Ooh. Okay, Gemini. Your cards are all over the place. You might be excited about learning something new. You might be excited about some sort of class that you're taking. Oh, you might be excited about, like, if you're going to be able to do like some sort of like a spiritual retreat or I don't know, a certification. I don't know, certification or like a ritual rite, spiritual rite of passage. Thank you. A spiritual rite of passage. You might be really excited about that, Gemini. You have ascension and institution here. Spiritual ascension refers to the process of evolving or transcending to higher states of consciousness, often associated with spiritual growth, enlightenment, or a deeper understanding of oneself and the universe. Embrace your personal ascension by centering, aligning, and grounding to rise above your current status. Then follow through with a plan of action to create the very thing that you are wanting. Remember, becoming more aware and confident you will trust your intuition. And then this institution card says true knowing resides True knowing resides in your gut, your own institution, your superpower. Living unbound by the beliefs, doctrines, roles, and patterns centered around societal pressure is liberating. Allow for your authentic self-expression and the pursuit of personal confidence and fulfillment. Remember, trust who you are. You're going through a major a major shift in consciousness right now, and don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you're feeling. You might be like new spiritual gifts might be coming online, psychic gifts for some of you I'm getting. Don't doubt what you're feeling. Don't doubt what you're seeing. Like, understand that this is sort of like a growth, activation and growth phase for you. Be really in tune with your inner voice at this time. Feels like you might have a lot of noise around you that might just be getting in the way. or has the potential to get in the way of this like ascension process that you're being afforded right now. Princess of Pentacles. Learning something new. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. Gemini, you have the Princess of Pentacles and the Star card. This is Aquarian energy, but this is a card of ascension. Spiritual ascension through healing, perhaps. You have an opportunity to learn some new spiritual modality here for some of you. You're going to be like you really want to. You might be really excited about the teacher. The teacher could be an Aquarius or something like that. You could be, well, I guess Gemini, well, you could be an Aquarius. Or you could have Aquarius in your chart. Something like that, Gemmies. But you definitely are sort of taking advantage of this opportunity to High Priestess. Wow. This could be through dream work that you're doing this. This is some of you are doing some sort of shamanic ritual or rite of passage. Shamanic rite of passage, vision quest. You may be going on a vision quest. Wow, with the moon, your intuition is on fire right now. If there's anyone who should be trusting themselves, it's Geminis at this time. Okay. Wow. This could be a little bit, you could be a little bit like shooketh, Geminis, about some of the things that you're seeing, because this could be like straight up prophecy. You could be having prophetic dreams or something like that, or something that happens in your dreams is happening in real life. For a lot of you, this does feel like a learning thing. Don't be too don't be scared. I'm getting don't be scared of yourself. Don't be scared of yourself, or don't get in your head about this. This, like, it is really what is happening right now. You are going through this like major ascension point. There are gifts that are being activated here. And if you can like sort of lean into it, be free in it, you're going to have a lot of success, and also come into some sort of like community or balance, or make new alignments. There's something for you to, like, this information that you're receiving, there's something that you need to do, or people that you need to be sharing it with. But this feels like eventual. This feels like not right. It doesn't have to happen immediately. Does not have to happen immediately, but it will have to happen here. You have this Hermit card in the reverse. You're going to have to come out of hiding with this, that you know how to do this, or that you have received this information. Gemini. Wow. And you'll be glad you did. You got the 10 of Cups here. I think everybody's getting the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups here. Wow, with the Ace of Wands and the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Wowzers. This is a wild activation happening for you right now. It's bringing all sorts of alignments into your life. This is like you being chosen by the divine. Transformed. Chosen and transformed. That's what I'm getting. The chosen and transformed. And it's almost like you might not think you know enough to come out of the hiding place, but I think it's what elevates your awareness, or what elevates even further your consciousness around whatever this activation is, around whatever this information, I'll just call it information, around whatever this information is that you're receiving. I think that it comes in when you emerge, it comes through the emergence. Like, it's one thing for you to sit with self, right, and align within, to be like, okay, this is happening, or this is what I understand this to be. But it's another thing to understand it in the world, to let the light shine on it here. Anything else for Gemini? I really like this for you. Anything else for Gemini? This could this could be something as like you just realized that you're good at doing something. But for others of you, this is definitely a spiritual ascension. Definitely spiritual ascension, getting really, really, really activated. Wow, look at this. Really, really activated. And you are protected at this time. It's time for you to come out of the hiding space with this. No fear. Only freedom. And there will be alignment, so you're not going to be alone. I feel like you might feel like you're going to be like out there, like, why you got me out here looking crazy? Something like that. You know what I mean? And no, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that. You'll be surprised. Okay. Okay, that was Gemini. Next we've got Cancer. We'll put you at 32, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Whoa. All right, Cancer. That's one. Can I have one more, please? You have establishment coming out here. You're establishing yourself. Cancer's getting some money. Cancer's getting some money. Okay, Cancer. Cancer's getting some money and building a foundation with it. It says now, I don't read the whole thing. It says now is the time to establish what you truly want. Believe in yourself and your desires. Remember, trust your gut and take action. Okay, Cancer. Remember, trust your gut and take action. You can establish the reality that you want at this time. Stake your claim is what I got to, Cancer. Stake your claim. Okay. It says looking forward. I forget what other sign got this. One of the signs before you. A stable foundation of underlying principles is vital for your well-being and fulfillment. Grounded in your root chakra, embody the fundamental truths upon which your life is built. Elders' energy encourages you to honor the knowledge of your spiritual and ancestral lineage. Remember, embracing a supportive community, elder wisdom, education, and divine guidance is essential to create the foundation for enlightenment. Okay, so make sure that as you are calling forth your desires and the existence that you truly want to be in, make sure that you're remembering to keep that energy spiritually grounded here, Cancer. Make sure to keep that spiritually grounded so that the foundation that you're building is strong, that it won't be fleeting. Make sure to include that in your prayers for alignment. Lasting, growing. Abundant, overflowing. Evergreen and evolving. these are all things that you might want to be considering as you are making your prayers for alignment, Cancer. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Hierophant's been coming out a lot. It's Taurus energy. Well, these two cards like flopped out on top of each other, the Tower and the Ten of Swords, Cancer. Yeah, you might have something that suddenly happens that like kind of like it's like a sudden betrayal or a sudden this feels like a little bit like woof, disaster. Like not only did you not see it coming, but it's kind of like the thing that you really just couldn't afford to have happen right now. So like something that you cannot afford to have happen right now. It could have to do with like contract, job, something like that. Cancer. Oh, don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news. But it's okay. You've weathered worse storms is what I'm getting. You have to remember that. Remember that you're nobody's victim. You've weathered worse storms, and that you like if you chart the course one step at a time, you're going to be just fine. You have the inner wisdom in order to make this happen. In order to get through this. Ooh-wee. Cancer, this is not what I was expecting here. So your foundation is changing. Your foundation is changing. Feels like you just need to like take that minute and get a bigger perspective. Your world is not ending. Everything is not like going to shit all around you, Cancer. Don't worry if this is you. And only take this if it resonates. This could be somebody in your energy field, Cancer. This could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, strong Pisces out here. So this could be somebody that's in your environment, but like the world is not ending. You just have to like take a minute, get some perspective, and then like reclaim your control. There's some sort of powers that be that are making things difficult for you. You have the Hermit card here. You need to come up with a new strategy. It feels like the new strategy is going to open itself up to you. It's like it's almost like in this collapse, you realize that the powers that be don't have as much power as you do. Like they don't have the power to take your joy and your happiness. They can't take it. Look at the dolphins on this coin here. Like you still like that's the thing that has value. That's the thing that has value here. The sanctity of your emotional body, and so you come into a space where you don't allow for that to happen. And as you come into that space, it kind of you get reinvigorated with a more appropriate perspective is what I'm getting. So I don't know if this is like a boss or this could be like a marriage or committed relationship that's coming to an end, and like it's like, it's after a brief moment of like, what in the actual F, right? You come into like this ferocity, almost wanting, like, ferociously seeking a rebalance for yourself, and setting up the boundaries, defending yourself if you need to. If you need to defend yourself in this situation, you're like, I'm going to. You know what I mean? Cancer, if you need to defend yourself in this situation, you're definitely going to. You're not going to let everything that you've established, the foundations that you've built, be stripped away by some powers that be. So it like rocks you, but I think you come right back to you come right back to remember, number one, that your true joy is always protected and it can never be taken from you. Right? So whether that's like, well, I've got my family, or, whatever it is that brings joy in life, maybe it's just looking at the stars, but whatever it is that's bringing you that sort of like joy and harmony, that can't be taken. That can't be stripped. You know that intuitively, and you're going to come to know that in like the fullness of your perspective of how you're living out your life here. And it's going to take away, yeah. Look, you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're going to stop worrying about this. You're going to stop worrying about it. And you're also going to stop obsessing about it. Here with this Prince of Swords in the reverse. Stop being angry. Restore balance. And figure out how you're going to make the situation work. How are you going to make the situation work? Some of you could have been, this feels like it could have been like discrimination. Especially if you're in the LGBTQIA community, this could have been some sort of discrimination, it feels like, possibly. Or maybe this is like, or it's like a relationship ending. Here. Six of Cups. I think this is surprising because you thought that like, you thought everybody was on the same page, or maybe you've been with this person for a long time, or you've been at this place for a long time, you've been working with these people for a long time, you've had this contract consistently for the past several years, and it's like everything has been copacetic. Nobody ever said anything was wrong. Nobody ever said that you were doing anything wrong. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're just out on your own. You're just out on your own. But it's like it doesn't take too long for you to realize that's the best place for you to be. Okay, Cancer? Okay? All right. Ultimately, this is something to celebrate rather than something to grieve. Okay? So, there's that. That was Cancer. Let's do Leo. You're at 4313. Leos. Let's get your looking forward card. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Leos. One more. Thank you. Okay, imagination. Oh, we got a good idea. And community. Oh, cool. So you might be in some sort of, it's not really a think tank, because it's not a think tank. It's more like you could be doing like a group project, but I feel like it's like an advisory council. You might be on an advisory council, or assembling an advisory council or something like that. This says community is a gathering of individuals sharing common interests, experiences, goals, beliefs, or knowledge. Simply put, a community is a celebration of connections, a coming together that serves as the glue uniting our social fabric. Within a community, you can find support and nurturing while working towards a common cause, engaging in shared rituals and ceremonies that strengthen your connections and shared values. Remember, maintaining healthy boundaries while partaking in groups is essential for your well-being. don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't try to be that person in the group that's like volunteering for every one of the jobs because you think, oh, it's easy, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. But like, because that's not like the point of a group. Like, that's not the point of a group. Okay, and we have imagination is the key that unlocks the realm of the unknown. Nurture your flights of fancy. The most innovative ideas that bless our existence were born from imagination. It's the seed of growth for spirituality, philosophy, technology, and creativity. Imagination is the spark that kindles the fires of expansion. Remember, be unrestricted by the limits of what already is and boldly nurture your imagination to view with your third eye the what if. I feel like you're in some sort of group, or you're going to be joining some sort of group where you guys are bouncing off ideas off of each other. It's really, it's like just a really fertile ground for growing something or building something. It feels like there's a lot of great minds in there. You're going to be in a room with a lot of great minds, Leo. Okay, great minds. I got somebody said reader's room, writer's room. I don't know. It's a reader's room or a writer's room. It's a room. I don't know. There's a room with a bunch of people, and they're either like you're either participating in conversation or they're listening to your ideas or something like that. But there's like this creative flow, this creative energy that's very electric. There's a lot of excitement around whatever this is here too. Okay, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. There's a lot of excitement. Flipping. People are gonna flip. What is that from? They're gonna flip when they see the new you. I think that's from Hairspray, from John Waters' Hairspray. Yes, it is. They're going to flip when they see the new you, Leo. Okay. You might be changing your hair. You might be straightening your hair or something, changing, doing something different to your hair. They're going to flip when they see the new you. Wow, okay. You have the King of Cups, the Hermit. King of Cups, the Hermit. Oh, yeah. Especially if they have, especially like if you've been like on the low for a little while, and you're coming back out or something like that. Wow, whatever. If you're getting a new look, it looks amazing here. You look amazing. People are like, whoa, what the heck? It's unexpected. This is unexpected. You're making some sort of unexpected shift, unexpected change. You have Six of Wands here. But yeah, but it works. It's working. Whatever you're doing is working. There's a lot of communication here. There's a lot of communication. You might be like switching. You're like, this could be like all of a sudden switching jobs. You know what I mean? All of a sudden switching jobs or switching majors to something that makes you happy. If you're in school or something, you're all of a sudden you're switching majors. You're switching the style up though. You're switching the style up and you're not letting anybody talk you out of it. Yeah, you're moving ahead with your plans the way that you want to do it. Whether that's change up your look, change up your major, change up your job, and it's like it's gonna work out for you. It's gonna work out for you, Leo. Okay. You got Virgo energy out here. Scorpio energy out here. Ooh, come on, it worked. Wish fulfillment. You're gonna be really excited that you did this. Really happy that you followed your heart. Really happy that you did the thing that you were being called to do. Yeah. Look at this. Look how this pays off. I don't know what the if you decide that you're gonna like go seek some sort of opportunity here, seek a new opportunity here. or just like I don't know, maybe like just a complete switch up of your mindset. For some of you, it's like you did something and it makes you like look, feel way younger. You know what I mean? It's like it rekindles this youthfulness, but then it also sets you on this trajectory for like longevity here, like this this trajectory of like long-term prosperity here. For some of you, it's like you finally like broke out of some sort of like generational limitation that was like keeping you from creating community, keeping you from creating or getting into the type of community that you wanted to be in or that you needed to be in order to enact this change, enact this transition. I'm looking at this imagination cards. Like it was like because you were not, your imagination wasn't being activated in the environments that you were quote unquote used to. Now that imagination's being activated and it's a whole new you. It's a whole new you, Leo. Libra energy out here. It's a whole new you. The Princess of Pentacles, yeah. There's new opportunity. Like you might be going on an adventure on a whim is what I'm getting. You might be going on an adventure on a whim. And it's like the best time. So much fun. Whatever this collaboration is, it's like so much fun. It opens up lots of new opportunities for you. Just make sure you stay. Thank you. If you are entering into new rooms, not just one new room, but many new rooms, you will have access to many new rooms. Make sure you are staying clear. Make sure you are staying focused. Like it's like everything from like watch what's in your cup or like listen to what people are saying, like between the lines type of deal. Make sure you're checking in with yourself before you're answering any questions. Or like agreeing to anything. Make sure you're checking in with yourself. Make sure you're checking in with your higher self. Make sure you're checking in with the Most High. But there's a lot of opportunity here for you. There's a lot of opportunity for growth and expansion here for you. But you actually have to use like excellent discernment. Excellent discernment. New rooms and not everybody's your friend, okay? New rooms and not everybody's your friend, but it feels electric. Don't get intoxicated by the electricity here, Leo. I don't know who I'm talking to, but don't get intoxicated by the electricity, okay? All right. That's what I gotta stop. That's what I got for you, Leo. Okay. Leos. All right, Leo, that was you. So now we have Virgos. I'm going to put you at 53 for Virgo. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I just got exceptionally hungry. Virgos. Messages for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh. Venus, North Node. Take it. Sun, Moon, Rising. Somebody else got that card. It's the Oneness card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Ooh. And Intimacy. Somebody got these exact two cards. Virgo. Who are you coming one with and being intimate with? Somebody before you. Who was it? Was it Aries? Might have been Aries. I don't know. You could be dealing with an Aries, but you might want to watch the Aries reading because that might have something to do with you. But oneness and intimacy, I've like, listen, is the, I don't know, have you been joining body to body, skin to skin, you know, with someone, Virgos? Or your connection with the Most High is getting really, really deep. It's getting really, really intimate. You're starting to hear messages differently, more clearly is what I'm getting here, Virgo. 1013 could mean something to somebody. I don't know. 1013. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What you got going on? I feel like it's more like your connection with the Most High is getting deeper. Wow. The Empress, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Leo energy, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. These are really big cards. This is a change in fate, a change in destiny. This is you might be getting into like a long-term relationship here. Really happy. Really happy. You might be getting into a long-term relationship, really building something with someone here. Leo, Libra, Taurus. Really growing something. There's something here that's being made to last. You can be really confident and really assured in this energy. It feels safe to you. Or it will. And you feel you're most abundant in the situation. You feel abundant. Like it's not like this doesn't deplete. This does not deplete. What is this? What is this for Virgo? The Five of Wands. I'm getting this. There is no competition. There is no competition, or maybe you beat out the competition. I don't know what you were competing for, but you got it. If it was a promotion, you got it. We don't compete for love, but, you know, if there was like a person that you really wanted, the Lovers, you got them. Gemini energy here. The Lovers. Yeah, some you got chosen for something. You've been chosen for something. You've been chosen for something that's very important. And it's in flow with your heart space. So it feels really good here. It's in flow with your heart space. This is transforming your life. This is transforming your life. You have the Six of Wands with the Ten of Swords. This is like a victory over a lot of past heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, sadness, disappointment. Times when you played the martyr. Times when you suffered, when you sacrificed. To no avail. This is a victory over over that era. My nose is itching. This whatever's coming in, this relationship, this connection, this alignment, this job, whatever it is. Ooh, my nose is itching, Virgos. This is a victory. Hard fought. They said, yeah, hard fought. This connection, this collaboration, it's going to be very fruitful. It's going to be very fruitful. Whatever that means to you, you know, whatever that means to you. But yeah, this was a battle, a hard fought battle. You were resilient. I'm getting you stayed soft, you stayed available, you stayed open, you stayed connected. You stayed connected. Even when it was like the last string of connection, you stayed connected. Yeah. You stayed open. You stayed open to like a vision of like harvest. And here it comes. Here comes the harvest. Here comes the harvest. Virgos. The moon, but there's no confusion here. There's no confusion here, which is why you don't have to be. There's no anxiety because there's no confusion. That's the difference. This is a whole new era. A whole new era that you're entering into. A victory over a very difficult cycle. Balance coming in here. Okay? Balance. This is karmic balancing. You might not get it back how you think you're going to get it back, like all the good, or you know what I mean, how you feel like your karmic rewards or karmic justice is playing out. You might not get it back how you think you're going to get it back, but you're going to get it back. You're going to get it back, right? You will be restored. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, you will be restored, brought up out the cold, elevated, ascended. This is you're achieving a higher rank now. Thank you, the World card again. The higher rank. It's higher ranking time for you here, Virgos. All the zodiacs are out here, so I don't want to do that. Look, the Hangman in reverse. You have so much perspective. You have so much perspective because of everything that you've gone through here. You know? That as you like enter into this really beautiful new 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Empress, abundant phase of life that's full of, I don't know, wealth and love as wealth, you know, love as generational wealth, like all of that that's coming in, success, you know, growth. Wow, the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Come on. This is the beginning of a completely new cycle. You're getting it back. You're getting it back. The universe said, I got something for you. Got something for you. And here it comes. It's already here. I feel like for some of you, you're in this energy right now. Like as you're watching this, you're in it. You're in it. You're in it. Okay. That's what I got for Virgos. Not mad at it, Virgos. Not mad at you. Virgo. Libra, we'll put you at 103.33. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Let's get your looking forward card for Libras. Ooh, okay, we'll take both of those. You have transcendence and security. Okay, transcendence and security. Like it's got no weapon formed against you will prosper. So if you were worried that, I don't know, like there was some sort of like negative energy around you or something that was affecting your ability to achieve some sort of success. I don't know who that's for. Then you don't need to worry about that. It says security is vital for prosperity. Grounding in your root chakra creates the mental stillness necessary to receive divine messages. Feeling secure in your root chakra provides the mental calmness required for receiving divine messages. Higher awareness, mindfulness, oneness, and transcendence begins with mental, emotional, and physical security. Remember, creating security for your mental and physical sanctuaries provides you the comfort to be open and receive. Some of you might be having like a little bit of like you might be struggling with like depression or inability to focus or something like that. And obviously I'm not a medical professional. Go see your doctor if you feel like you're struggling and having a hard time. But for some of you, this could be like a sort of like you're in between. In between two states of consciousness or two states of awareness. You're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of an ascension. You're in the middle of an energy shift, so to speak. It says transcendence is the action of going from a state of mind to a higher level of awareness. To achieve this ascension, step up from a place of firm footing provided by the strength of your root chakra. So first you need to ground, and then you need to actually step into the ascension. It almost feels like you might be trying to skip a step here. You might be trying to skip a step, or you might be like too floaty in it, which is like causing like some sort of energetic leak or an energetic, what do they call it? Like breach of entry or something like that. Entry, like there's like an energetic like breach or leak or something like that, because you're skipping a grounding step here. You might just be getting a lot of energy all at one time and not really sure how to like maneuver in it or with it. Let's go here. Where we at? We're doing Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Libra. Whew. Yeah, you're in like mid transformation. It does feel a little bit like dizzying almost. Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. It fell out just like a little book. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're having a hard time. It feels like managing all of the energy coming in at you, or the information coming in at you. This could be actual like people like talking to you, or like a lot of people telling you what to do, or trying to give you advice or something like that. And it's actually like muddying the waters, maybe is what I'm getting here. Muddying the waters, causing an inability for you to actually hear what your heart is saying, or like how your heart is responding to this ascension that is calling. The ascension is calling you. It's almost like your spirit is stretching out to the ascension, but your body is not grounded enough in order to like root you so that you can really be in it. I don't know who that's for, if that's going to make any sense, but it's all of this extra noise, all of this extra vibration, you might be trying to figure it out by like, I don't know, reading a lot or watching a lot of things, or like, oh, maybe it's this, or maybe it's that, or maybe it's this, or maybe you just have a lot of people to being like, hey, this is what I do, or this is how I do it, this is what I do it. And really all that information is supposed to come, or not supposed to, but can come from within. There's a lot of external density that's like, again, it's that leak, that breach, that leak. Like you might be given too much information, and you might be taken on too much information. It's too much. It's too much. You need to center. Ground, center, and allow yourself to feel how your heart is resonating in this moment, in this space. Yeah, protecting yourself. You need better boundaries here. Because I don't know if it's like ill-intentioned. It doesn't feel necessarily like if there are people that are trying to give you advice or tell you what to do or like help you out through this period, it doesn't feel like it's ill-intended. It feels more like it's not what you need right now. And you need to take a minute, Libra, and be like, okay, what do I need? And have that answer resonate from within. Touch grass, go outside, get your, dig your toes in some mud here. Sit your tailbone into the mud. Something like that here. That's what you need, right? The boundaries are off. Yeah, that's what you really need to like step into this change. It's the discomfort and the discomfort and the frenetic. It's frenetic. And the frenetic energy is coming from the lack of boundaries. It's coming from the lack of boundaries as you're in the in-between. The in-between as you are like sort of like bridging from one state of consciousness to another. That period is it's so sacred, right? It's so sacred because it's like where you are receiving the information from the divine, where you are bringing the information up from the root, from the core of the earth, right? Bring all that information into your body and transmuting it into a new experience for yourself. Ooh, that's very difficult. That's very difficult and requires you to be in tune with yourself, in resonance with yourself, and have enough confidence and surety to trust yourself in the moment. You're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. You don't have enough quiet. You don't have enough peace. You don't have enough rest. That's what you need right now. That's what you need for the victory. That's what you need. There's not enough. There's no balance here. There's no balance because there's no grounding. There's no grounding because there's no peace. Okay? Anything else for Libra? Anything else for Libra? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You don't have to go on vacation. This is not like you have to go on vacation. You don't have to like get yourself, you don't have to like go into a whole, like you can do this like 10 minutes at a time in a closet, in the bathroom, in like 10 minutes at a time, like at the park, 10 minutes at a time, like on a walk, and just take a minute to breathe, ground yourself, listen to your heart. Ask for the way to be shown to this ascended state. And don't try to get that information from any human. You're not going to find it on YouTube. Because nobody's having your same experience. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I mean? Nobody's having your same experience. So you might be able to get a little information over here, a little information there, a little information here, a little information there, but none of it is all aligned to you. Because the true alignment at this period, the true information that will help create alignment is coming from the divine. You can't hear it. Okay? Okay, Libra? Whew. That was Libra. Libra. Scorpio. We're going to put you at 114, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Scorpio. Ooh, there's one. Okay. Oh, you got three. I'm going to take all three too. I'm I'm gonna take all three. You have motivation. All right, Scorpio, get the money. You have motivation. You're like ready. You're ready to chart a new path. You're ready to chart a new path. I think here, Scorpio. You have wisdom. All these purple too. These two purple cards coming out. It's like royalty. Royalty and loyalty. I don't know why they said it like that. Royalty and loyalty. It's almost like you're ready to chart a new path with the information that you have now. Feel more mature, more ready, and you're like ready to step into joy more fully, okay? You're motivated to it now. You might not have been before. You might have just been like a little bit ho-hum. Here. You might have been in a I guess I call it a state of ennui. I don't know, but now it's like your drive is coming back. Your drive is coming back. All right, let's see. This card says, motivation fuels the fire in your belly, a divine force of nature inspiring you to fulfill your dreams. When facing challenges, motivation is the backbone supplying you with the courage and determination. It accepts no limitations, only endless possibilities. Okay, and then you have wisdom. The throat chakra emphasizes sharing wisdom, not hoarding it. Wisdom is a priceless currency that enriches your life and others. Hidden wisdom holds no value. Shared, it lays the groundwork for a meaningful life. Share your wisdom generously, acknowledging its roots in ancestral elder insight. Remember, fearlessly speaking when true wisdom emerges is honoring your throat chakra. You might be talking more about beautiful things, or talk about beautiful things a little bit. So I don't know, it's Bahamadia. It might mean something to you, but you might be talking more about beautiful things that are happening in your life. You might be motivated to talk more about beautiful things that have happened in your life, or beautiful ways in which you have experienced your own change and evolution. There's something about that, something about sharing these stories, these personal, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be personal. It's like it's accrued wisdom. Of something about sharing this accrued wisdom that is, I don't know, creating joy, or will be bringing in joy. Joy refers to a lasting, deep feeling of contentment. It's a positive emotion that arises from rewarding experiences and relationships. Joy is often characterized by a sense of inner fulfillment and gratitude and pleasure that goes beyond a fleeting moment of happiness. It is the long-term reward of accomplishments, meaningful engagements, creations of beauty, or disciplined, healthy practices, and a sense of well-being in life. It's interesting. It feels like there's this motivation now toward joy, when perhaps it was like previously happiness was enough, and now you're like motivated toward like this depth of experience, Scorpio. I don't know, they're trying to figure out how to get there. I think you're trying to figure out how to get there, how to put it all together, how to put all the pieces together. It's like, like you know so much now based on experience, based on what you've seen in the world, in your family. And it's like, now that you have this, it feels like now you're at some sort of like culmination point, a commencement, so to speak, right? Commencement, the ending of one thing, the beginning of another thing. I won't be surprised if the World card comes out, but you're at this commencement, so to speak, and you're like, okay, so what do I want this next phase to look like? And you're really like digging into what joy is. Not just like corporal satisfaction, or like material satisfaction, not just momentary happiness, but really like a deep joy. Careful of your back. I don't know, something about your back. I don't know, Scorpio. Be careful of your back. Make sure you're getting enough rest, or something about your back. I don't know. That's really specific and really random. But just be careful. Your lower back. But it's almost like you've been sleeping on what true abundance is in a lot of ways. You might have been focused on, you might have become overly focused, overly motivated by worldly things. And now as you're looking in, it's like you have this wisdom that, like, when you really rest with it, and when you really reflect, we might be spending a lot of this Mercury retrograde, started as I'm recording this today, you might be spending a lot of this Mercury retrograde in reflection on whether or not you've ever really tapped into that joy space for yourself, you know, and what that looks like, what that could look like for you. Yeah, it's like you're not sure. You're not sure. Are you even sure if that's something that you want? Do you even know how or where you would go about finding it is the question. I feel like this is like a real, like, it's like almost like a pivotal moment for you. Like, what have you been working for? With this Eight of Pentacles here, what have you been working for? And have you been inspired in it? Like, have you been inspired in it? Yeah. Perhaps in a lot of small ways you have been inspired to it, but motivations are changing. And you're realizing the spaces where you thought perhaps you were experiencing that depth of joy. You're realizing that they were possibly more shallow than you realized, because they were I want to say that they were illusory, but maybe they were just disappointing, you know? Maybe they were just disappointing, or a situation was just disappointing. I don't know. You have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It feels like this in the upright is like resilience. It's like getting to the end. It's almost like realizing like there's no end game. If joy is not the end game, if that depth of joy is not the end game, then there is no end game. Anything else for Scorpio? Oh, yeah, you're taking the time out. Time out. These feel like major realizations for you. Major realizations on how to create some real balance for yourself. How to create some real balance, a balance between the emotional and the tangible, right? You know, I think you maybe lost a little bit of there's some fire. There's some fire that's not here. Is there any fire? Is there any fire out here? The Sun is in the reverse. The Nine of Wands is in the reverse. It's like there's fire that's missing here. You have a lot to think about. Scorpio. Yeah. You have a lot to think about. Wow. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Take the time to do it. This would be an act of self-love for you to sort of wrap your heart around this. Wrap your heart around this concept. Give yourself the space and the time to really consider it. To consider it without bias. That's what I got. Okay? Ooh, Scorpios. Okay. I have a Scorpio. Now we're moving on to Sagittarius. You are at 124, 26 for Saggies. Let's go, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs. Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. 2 cards slipped right out. Community, somebody else got this. I don't remember who got this. And solitude. Well, those are exactly the opposite. Oh, excuse me. So let's see. Solitude is a divine period of personal renewal. It's a quiet time for rejuvenation and restoration of your whole self. Solitude helps you align with the elemental energies, resulting in a wave of freedom and joy, a deep intimacy with oneness. Remember, oh, and I think Aries and Virgo both got intimacy and oneness as cards, so that might be something that you want to watch. Remember, making time to sit alone, to empty your mind and heart, even if only for a few minutes, allows that space to be refilled with nourishment for your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Make sure that you're spending, like if you, this is specific, but for example, say you start in a new job and there's like meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, make sure that you are taking extra time for like this, for your private renewal, for your like extra time in your personal space, extra time in your quiet, extra time in your solitude, so that you can be restored, especially if you're like talking to a lot more people or more people have access to you, or if you've just gone to like conference, maybe several conferences in a row, things like that, you know what I mean? Something like that. You make sure that you're taking the time, because I feel like what I'm getting here is like somebody has been spending a lot of time in community, and not enough time really focused on renewing themselves. You need that space. You need that space for rest. Let's see. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north, node. Here, excuse me. All right, Saggies, you have 4 Pentacles. You don't want to, I'm getting you don't want to miss any, like you don't want to miss anything. Like it's like you don't want to miss anything, but like it's okay to sit one out, to sit out, so that you can be renewed and restored and refresh, have your energy be refreshed. I feel like if you don't, you'll regret it, because you'll wind up missing more. You'll wind up missing more than if you just like took the, you'll wind up missing more. You'll be sad if you don't take the time out. You're giving too much. You're burning the candle at both ends here. This was in the reverse. You're burning the candle at both ends. Sag, take the time for rest and rejuvenation. You need it. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Your last name could be Jackson. Your name could be Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. You can paint a pretty picture, but you can't predict the weather. I don't know. But you want to be able to last. That's what I'm saying. You want to have longevity. That's why you need to be more protective of yourself, of your time, of your energy. Because you want to have stamina. You want something to last. You want to make it to the end. That's what I'm getting. You want to make it to the end. You won't even have enough energy to aid you in your expansion if you keep going at the pace at which you're going. You're not going to miss anything that's meant for you, and nothing that's meant for you will miss you. Okay? That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do it all. Even if you can. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to, and doesn't mean you should. Okay? right? Because it feels like you start sacrificing things that are of value to you. You need to take a time. You need to take some time to yourself. You need to take some time to yourself, especially too, because situations get confusing when you like find yourself at a point of like overload. Like it's like you start making questionable choices, questionable decisions, judgment calls. You might leave yourself open to like, well, this could be two ways, right? I could read this Five of Swords two ways. It's like, it's either you leave yourself open to being manipulated, or you wind up having to manipulate circumstances in order to accommodate like all of the extraness that you're doing. And it's like, you wouldn't even have to do all this. You would it's like over strategizing, over planning, like having so much on the calendar, that it's like, it wouldn't even be possible to accomplish it all. And so you wind up compromising. Yeah, like you compromise integrity, you compromise resources by doing this. Okay? You'll be much happier if you take a more patient, more measured approach to this. You don't have to be in a rush to experience everything all at once. Let things develop. Give things time to develop. You will be much more satisfied with the outcomes. Much more satisfied with the outcomes than if you just go at it as all over the place. Do you see what I'm saying? The richest experiences, like, have time and space to breathe. That's when you can create the richest experiences, and that's when you have the richest experiences, when you give them time and space to breathe. I feel like you're not doing that here, Sagittarius. Did I say Capricorn? I'm sorry if I did. Sagittarius. Yeah, this is like needing to like dial it back. You need to dial it back. You need to start saying no. You need to start exercising your no. Start exercising your no. Because you're going to start to slow down. You're going to be moving real slow. If you don't start exercising your no, because your energy is going to be exhausted. Okay? Plus you're not taking, it's almost like you're giving, but you're not it's like you're not taking in any new light, new information, things to marinate. I don't know. There's a depletion that's happening here, and it doesn't need to be that way. That's all I'm saying. If you allow the time and the space for your energy to be refreshed and renewed, space to breathe, you deserve. Okay, Sag. All right. Have a Sagittarius. Let's move on. Capricorn. 33-44 for Capricorn. All right, Cappies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs. Message for Capricorn. You're looking ahead cards first. Perspective. Ooh. Perspective and security. Make sure that you are like keeping an eye on all your surroundings Watch behind you when you're walking, especially if you're walking at night. Make sure there are no blind spots on your security camera. Something about blind spots. Your fortress. Protecting your fortress here. You see the castle protecting your fortress here. You might want to be a little bit like choosy about who you let in your space in the coming weeks here. 7 to 9 weeks from whenever you see this. July 9th could be an important date. I don't know. But perspective says when you are faced with obstacles and challenges or feel stuck, shifting positions or moving to a different area helps you see where adjustments need to be made. Understanding perspective helps you connect on deeper levels in relationships. When you can remain truly open-minded and approach situations as if you have no opinion regarding them whatsoever, you may discover a different perspective that you didn't realize existed. I'm getting, if you are like, if you take space from someone, Capricorn, you're going to get a whole different perspective of them, of who they are as a person. And this could be good, this could be bad. But it's like you just get a whole different perspective of who that person is by creating some sort of distance. And that might lead you to create some boundaries. That might lead you to create some new boundaries here. You might realize that somebody doesn't have your best intentions at heart. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Ooh. They all fell out together. I'll take them. Yeah, this might be. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you take some space, get perspective. This is the Hermit card, right? Taking some space so that you can gain perspective, learn something new, right? Taking some space to reflect, to think about it, to go over it, to be with yourself. You might be like, put the pieces together and be really disappointed at how it all comes together and realize that you have to cut something out. Cappies. You might realize that you have to cut something out completely because it's just too disappointing. But it's not like you didn't think it over. That's what I'm saying. Like you did your due diligence. They said as soon as you give somebody the benefit, here they come with the doubt. Uh-oh. Here they come with the doubt. And you're like, You might just realize that something's not in alignment with your vision. Something is not in alignment with your vision. The World card, yeah, there's an ending here. A cycle comes to an end, but it's not until after some reflection. There's some reflection here that happens and you realize, oh, I gotta set up a boundary. I gotta protect myself. You gotta protect yourself. Once you get the perspective, you gotta focus on security. You gotta secure the premises, the spiritual premises, right? You have to secure the premises. I don't know what this person did or didn't do, or maybe it's what they said, or maybe it's something you saw. It could be something that you saw that was like, no. They might have some sort of like addiction, or like just be toxic. Somebody could be this could be like some sort of like narcissistic behavior, narcissistic tendencies or something coming out here with somebody, and you're just like, no. But like you had to take a step back to get the perspective so that you could see it. And then Capricorn, this is your energy. Come back to yourself and be like, wait, I see what this person's doing now, or I see how they're getting over. I don't know, somebody may be trying to get over on you, or they have been getting over on you, and you're like, oh, fuck all that. Fuck all of that. Six of Pentacles, the Lovers. They could have been this person could have been like breadcrumbing almost, like giving you like very little. Or like keeping you in a state of like limbo, like indecision, like, oh, I'm not sure. And you're like, how long is this person, how long it take to get sure? Or like, how long it take to figure something out one way or another, make a decision. You could have realized that this is somebody's game. This is how they keep you from moving forward. Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. This is how they keep you from moving forward. Is they just never make a decision. They just never make a call. They just never make a choice. They just never give you more than what is required. You know what I mean? Something like that. But there's that realization. That realization, like, yeah, you see it true. And you realize that you like you can't. You just can't. It's too costly for you to continue to be in this situation and pretend like you don't see it. Now that you do see it, you'd be compromising your integrity. And that's not what Capricorn is all about. That's just not what Capricorn's all about. Nine of Wands. Yeah. You're like, dang. I feel like you don't even realize everything that you've been put through almost until you like get that space. It's the space that does it. It's the space that does it. Because somebody was trying to keep you blocked off from your own intuition via their indecisiveness or their it's not even it feels very purposeful. It feels manipulative. I don't know, this feels manipulative. This could be somebody that tried to manipulate you with money or something like that. Or somebody that has a lot of money. I just feel like it just feels very manipulative. You could have known this person for a long time. This could be like a father figure or something like that. Seven of Swords. Liar, cheater, thief, manipulator. Somebody who will do whatever they need to do to protect their own self-interest. It's a sorry if that hurt you type ass motherfucker. Sorry if that. I don't know why this person is annoying me. This person's very aggravating to me. Anything else for Capricorn? I love that you see who they are. See who they are. See them for who they are here. King of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. You're not giving this person any more of your power. You're not giving this person any more of your energy, any more of your like good spirit. No, I don't even think you want to have it wouldn't even be fun anymore. Knowing what you know now, seeing what you've seen, or understanding what you understand now that you've taken the space that you needed to take. It wouldn't even be fun anymore, Capricorn. So don't stress yourself about it. Don't stress yourself about it. Okay? All right. That was Cappy. Whew. All right. Moving right along. Capricorn, let's do Aquarius. 143.55 for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Hi, Aquas. Gang, gang. Aquarius. Ooh. Aquarius. One more, please. That's too many. Just one, please. Oh, thank you. You have Transcendence and Love. Somebody else got Transcendence, and Taurus got Love. A couple people got transcendence, I think. So you might have like a romantic relationship that's ascending to a new level here. Transcendence is the action of going from a state of mind to a higher level of awareness. To achieve this ascension, step aside from a place of firm footing provided by the strength of your root chakra. Oh, step up from a place of firm footing by the strength of your root chakra. And then you have, for love, it says the heart holds the balance between your upper and lower body. Sitting with the heart chakra offers a divine love for you to receive and give freely. Nurture yourself in this love. Remove all barriers that prevent you from experiencing love fully. This is good. This is Aquarius. This is you either like stepping into a new sense of self-love, really like connecting more deeply with divine love, or this is like some sort of relationship. It could be familial, it could be romantic in your life that is like taking on a new shape of love, new shapes. They said new shapes of love, new views of love. Okay. This eclipse season is going to be very important here. Here, you see both of these cards have this like moon thing. This is on all the cards? No, it's not. So yeah, both of these cards have this like moon. But for me, it almost feels like a monocle, like a focus, like you're dialing in. You're dialing in on a higher level, a higher expression of love of self, love of others. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Aquarius, I can tell y'all this, I'm hungry. Look, okay, we're going to take all of these and we'll take this one. Wow, okay. This is happening fast here. Somebody might come in and tell you about the love that they have for you, or tell you what your love means to them, something like that. Tell you what your energy, whatever you've been putting into something. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, but whatever you've been putting into something, the love that you've been pouring into something, somebody might tell you exactly what that means to them. Then you have the Empress card here. Very nurturing. Wow, the Star card, Ascension. This is an ascension. Transcendence. This is you stepping up into ascension. Stepping up into ascension. There's an abundance here that's on offer here too. Somebody wants to do it with. Ooh, this is like, this happens really fast. It's a little bit like almost so fast you don't know if you can trust it. Aquarius, there's something that's coming in that's really fast. You don't know if you can trust it, but I feel like yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, you know, you got this 10 of Cups here too. That's like harmony, bliss. It does feel a little bit like, it feels a little bit too good to be true. It feels a little bit like it looks like, but I don't think it is. Here's why I don't think it is. I think the initial offer might be, or the initial conversation, offer, whatever, it might be a little bit, it's not particularly smooth or something like that. That maybe the outset is not particularly smooth. But fear not, fret not. I think it becomes that way. I think it becomes that way. Yeah, this came out in the reverse. This Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I just don't think it's very smooth. And it's like, I'm not. There's a level of like, maybe not feeling like you can't trust it because it's a little frivolous, a little unexpected. This feels very unexpected. The Tower card is here. This feels very unexpected. It could, this all could be happening in the midst of a little bit of chaos too. This all could be happening in the midst of a little bit of chaos. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening now? But it's like it won't stop. You can't stop this from coming in. You can't stop this from coming in. It has to happen. Your foundation is about to be shaken up here. Yeah, 4 of Wands in reverse. Your foundation is about to be shaken up, but it's about to be shaken up so that it can be built really strong. While there might be a little bit of a lack of finesse here in the way that this opportunity for ascension comes through. But at the end of the day, it's stable. It's stable, and you'll be glad you entertained it. That's what I'm getting. You'll be glad you entertained it, because it's like, yes, this is life changing here. This is life changing here for you. This is life changing. It's like I'm getting dream come true energy with this Princess of Cups. This is a dream come true, Aquarius. You have Scorpio energy out here really strong. You have Libra, Taurus energy out here as well. If you're out here, Aquarius, standing in your own power. Yeah. This is. I mean, it feels exciting. I just feel like it's a little bit off-putting. If you have to figure out how to maintain your balance as these changes are coming about, right? Your inner peace. And I think you know how to do that. I think you need to trust that you know how to do that too. You need to trust that you know how to do that. Whoa, hello. Yeah, this isn't frivolous. I think you might be like, oh, this is fly by night. This is a fly by night offer. This is a fly by night situation. This is not something that's dependable. It is. It is. You can trust it. Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? Wow, the Chariot, success, moving forward, success. For this, like I said, you can't stop this. You can't stop this alignment. You really can't. This moon card here too. This eclipse season. This is you won't be able to stop this. Look at Ma'at here. I didn't even see Ma'at here because it's like creating this balance in your life. It's creating this. It ultimately creates a balance in your life. But I think you will. The initial approach will give you pause. The initial approach will give you pause, but stay the course. Trust the process. It won't be hard forever. It won't be hard forever. It won't be hard forever. Yeah, okay, Emperor. You build from here. You build from here. You build from here. It calms down. Things settle down. Things calm down. The energy calms down. The energy calms down, and it actually becomes extremely peaceful. Extremely peaceful. So don't stress. Don't sweat it, Aquarius. Don't sweat it, Aquarius. Just trust it. Just trust it. Be in it. Be in it. It's going up a level. It's going up a level, but it's a little bit of turbulence on the approach, okay? All right. That was Aquarius. Let's move on to last but not least. Let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Oh, let me do your timestamp, Pisces. We'll do 153. 33. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We'll do your looking ahead cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or looking forward. I keep calling looking ahead. Looking forward. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Whoa. I'm going to take the two that are on the table, but who else has their cards explode like that? Gemini. So you could be dealing with the Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, Pisces, but you have this vision card, third eye chakra, and then you have faith, looking forward. You might have some sort of like religious encounter, like a religious vision or I'm getting like a prophetic dream, something like that, something that happens to you, possibly while you're in prayer. Could also be while you're like in some sort of like spiritual bath. You might have to go to church soon, to a church building soon. Or you might be asking yourself if you like should go to church. You don't have to. You don't have to, you know. You can praise the Most High at the temple within. Do you see what I'm saying? Something like that. You might like have a dream about a snake. Which leads to some sort of leads you into some sort of transformation, some sort of spiritual transformation. You might be having what's called a crisis of faith. I don't even exactly know what that is, but that's what they're telling me. A crisis of faith you might be having now. Maybe like questioning what you truly believe. Faith is belief without the need for physical proof. Connect with your higher source, your divine energy, to become aware of your own true beliefs. Faith can be reinforced when you gift yourself quiet time to stop and eliminate distraction. That is when you can listen and see without eyes and ears. Remember, trusting your intuition with faith is key to your fulfillment. And this vision card says, having a clear vision of your future desires having a clear vision of your future desires is a crucial aspect of moving forward. Similar to the snake, this vision might encompass shedding old behaviors, thoughts, and patterns. It commands a transmutation, exchanging outdated behaviors and beliefs for new ones that align with your highest good, positivity, discipline, and a strong sense of self-worth. I don't know, I feel like you might be struggling about like what to believe or like how to go about living in your spiritual truth. I don't know. It feels very much like a crisis of faith. I guess that's what that's called. Okay. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Pisces. Okay. This Four of Pentacles is flipped up. I think it's been flipped up in there for a while. Pisces. Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. You also too might be trying to like you might be getting new like people might be giving you like new like, oh well, this is what I do, and you might be taking on all that information and trying to like fit it into the scope of what you know, what you've known to be true. And I think you kind of have to like bust out the frame of what you have known and allow for an expansion, like the borders. You need to break free of these borders or something like that, of thinking about spirituality in a certain way. I don't know who this is for. Queen of Swords. You might be cutting, you might be, like, especially if you felt bound to some sort of restrictive code or restrictive system, or, you know, if you felt like obligated to something like that, some sort of system of faith, or some sort of, or you've been holding faith in some vision for a very long time, and it hasn't, you might be like cutting yourself free from that. I'm getting free from ritual, cutting yourself free from ritual. So whether or not this is like you doing something like that you've been doing, like sort of maybe, well, the Devil card is not out here, but maybe you've been doing something obsessively or something like that, or maybe you have been like just feeling kind of restricted by something, and you're getting this new information and you're like, well, how can I fit this new information into this restriction? You can't, and that's the point. I think that's the point here. Yeah, it's like you know too much now. You know too much to try to fit it into that frame, to try to fit it into that box. And it's like almost like, well, if I explode the borders, right, Pisces, if you explode the borders, it's like, do you then, like, what else do you have to hold on to almost? What do you have to hold on to? It almost feels like there's this fear of being like lost in spiritual space. You know what I mean? But that I don't think that that's like actually what the outcome is. I think it's like opening yourself up to this world of exploration, being able to like effect change in new ways, opening up to new spiritual gifts here. It almost brings a little bit more like calm and ease, because I feel like there's anxiety that's attached to the restriction. There's anxiety that's attached to the restriction. And when you release the restriction, it allows for expansiveness. It opens you up to expand. The sun, there's more mental health. There's like a more mental health, I guess, more mental health balance here for you, Pisces. More clarity about the pathway forward here. Oops, excuse me, Pisces. More playfulness, more fun here as well. Yeah. You have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Prince of Wands, and you have the Hermit card. Yeah, it's like you start having fun learning these new things. You're inspired in the learning of the new things. And it's opening you up to consider new ideas. Yeah, thank you. It's opening you up to consider new ideas. It's unrestricting you, releasing you from this devil, and allowing you to like nourish and nurture and open up to new ways of experiencing spirituality, or like accessing the Most High, accessing the divine in your life, accessing your spirit team, accessing your guides, accessing your inner wisdom. There's new, you are opening yourself up to explore those new modalities, and I just feel like it's invigorating, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's like there's that underlying anxiety of like, what does this mean? And I feel like if you go there, if you allow yourself to explore the new thing, it means that you like almost like take off. It's like you take off in a new direction that's inspired by truth, new adventures that are inspired by that same truth. The Sun card, truth, clarity of vision. Okay. All right. Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope that resonated with y'all. Since we are still here, might as well do one for everyone. Do a collective reading. Let's just get let's do the maps. Let's do collective. We'll do the maps. And then we'll do a couple tarot cards and an affirmation for everyone. Okay? All right. Collective. Let's see. Collective. We'll do it at 203:33. All right. Collective. Ooh. Whoa. Hello. I'll take the one that's facing up, and one more. All right. Listen, first things first, you are your own guru. You have to follow the leader card here. I'm getting this energy of like people like expecting or anticipating that there will be these people, entities, that have all the answers about like the energy, the energy shifts that we're all experiencing, or perhaps like grasping at in places for those answers or something like that, like how to tap in, and I feel like it's just so important to know that nobody can necessarily tell you that. Don't overcommit yourself to don't overcommit yourself to someone else's ideology or philosophy or theory. Like, don't overcommit yourself to that, especially not at this time, because the governing laws, the governing energetic laws are shifting and changing, and I feel very strongly that while we all have something to contribute, none of us knows exactly what's going on. And so we would do well to be open to not only different perspectives outside of ourselves, but always, always, always checking in. Don't overcommit yourself to someone else's ideology. Okay, let's see how they're guiding me here. So, spiritual law. Spiritual awakening. Ooh, there's 3 here, so we'll take them. You have the law of divinity. Within you is the same source that created the entire universe, right? It is within you, okay? Stop trying to fix, change, or control anyone. And I feel like a part of the distortion that's being shown now, and I don't know, follow me if you're following me, and if you're not, then this message is not for you. But part of the distortion that's being shown now is that people, as they are some people, as they are experiencing their changes, are actually experiencing them either from a space of like of distorted ego, or from a space of fear, and that is manifesting itself in a need to sort of control or have control over the way that other people are experiencing their changes. And it cannot work like that. It cannot work like that. You have the law of emergent evolution. Make a new declaration for your life. And this is what we're all doing right now. We're all making these new declarations for ourselves individually. And as we do that, as we commit to ourselves, as we commit to our higher selves, as we commit our highest selves to the Most High, right? Then we make these new declarations for our lives that in turn help to make new declarations for the entire collective, right? New declarations of sovereignty and independence for the entire collective. Let's just get a couple of tarot cards here. Whew. Ooh. Four of Cups. People not wanting to relinquish their people. There are certain people, entities, places, things, whatever, that don't want to relinquish what they have known as their own power in the old paradigm structure, right? They don't, it's almost like kind of like holding on to like the dust. It's like holding on to the dust, gripping onto the dust, and trying to like throw it at people to be like, remember this, remember this, remember this. So you might be having a lot of like I don't know, I'm gonna call them triggers even, a lot of recalls of like things that you would now recognize as past traumatic experiences, but while you were living in them, they were just like the norm. You might be having some recalls of those, but it's almost like, why would you, like, it's like you see it, like you understand the illusion, you understand the trauma for what it was, like you like it. So there's almost like this expectation that you would return to a situation like that, or that you would return to a mindset like that. And it's like, no, that could never happen, because it's almost like you understand the new beginning. You understand the new beginning. You've like already tasted the sweet fruit of like promise of this new earth, right? You've already like kind of like seen some of it start to manifest, right? The changes have already been enacted. You already abandoned the old structure. You've already abandoned the old structure. So why would you turn around and return to a crumbling building? There would be no way, right? There would be no way. And I feel like there are there's an energy at play that wants you to remain committed, remain overcommitted to ideology, theory, philosophy, thought, expectation, that's outside of yourself. Okay? And then you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is all very fresh energy. This is all very fresh energy here. This is you've already started taking steps in the new direction. So as these recalls start to present themselves here, it's I want to say in some ways for some people like it feels like almost like a little bit laughable, but if it does bring you into a place of like doubt, like if you're like, oh shoot, doubt, remember you wouldn't even be able to get back up into that into that structure if you tried. You wouldn't be able to reclaim that mindset if you tried. You wouldn't be able to re-inhabit that relationship if you tried. You couldn't go back to that job if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like that. Let's get a shaman stream, and then we'll get a Queen Loney, and that'll be that for this. 2/11/22 was when I looked at the clock. So like February 11th of 2022 could have been an important date for you. Something like that. Beloved, radical acceptance. Radical acceptance. You are beloved. You are beloved. You are held by the Most High. You are your most beloved. Okay? You are your most beloved. All right, let's see. 2. It says, when beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one that you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it. Let it light you up and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of beloved. Do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Throwing those old traumas at you. The dust of the old traumas. Be careful that you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true. Trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift proffered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of beloved and welcome them into your heart, and you will be so glad that you did. All right, let's go ahead and get us an affirmation card to wrap it up here. Whoa. Okay, so there's 2. We'll take both. First, I trust the timing of my journey. Trust in the timing of your journey. Divine timing is at play here. This is giving me Wheel of Fortune vibes. Divine timing is at play here. Oh, the time. Let's see. It's like, what is that? 353, 353. I don't know if that's an area code or something. I don't know where's 353. You could be from there. Hold on, where's the 353? 353. Mm. 353. Wisconsin? You could be from Wisconsin. Okay. I accept invitations to try new things and meet new people. Yes, that's what you're doing. You're taking steps. You've already taken steps in the new. You're already building new community. You're already building new mindsets. You're already on your new journey. You've already stepped into your new journey. So as these recalls are coming up, possibly in this Mercury retrograde that we're going to be in for the entire month of April, listen, know that you are held by the beloved. You are your most beloved. Those answers are within. And those that are seeking to tell you that they're somewhere outside of you, they don't mean you well. They don't mean you well. Okay? Make a new declaration for your life. All right. That's what I have for you. I really hope that these messages resonated with you. Drop a comment, do all the things. I love you so much. I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.